Big part of this is just educating people.
Oh God, it's tough
I
because
know.
people don't grasp money at all.
The FX Morning Mayhem podcast is an essential listen for currency traders. Each episode covers a curated watch list of key currency pairs alongside insightful market observations. It highlights crucial daily news events that could influence the market, ensuring traders are well informed. Additionally, the podcast offers valuable trading strategy tips, catering to both new and experienced traders in the Forex market. This podcast is for educational purposes only. None of this info should be construed as investment advice. To see the trades called out live for free on our Slack channel, click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join the trade faction. If you find this podcast valuable, please follow and share with a friend. And now, on with the show. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, February 24th, 2025, and you're listening to FX Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, European stock markets are showing strength, with the German DAX 40 leading the way following the CDU-CSU victory in the German election. US futures are also posting gains. The euro has strengthened in response to the election results, although it has retreated slightly from its peak. The US dollar is mixed against other currencies. German bunds are experiencing volatility as Friedrich Merz secures the chancellery, but faces a potential blocking minority. Gilt traders are awaiting statements from Bank of England officials. Oil prices remain stable, while precious metals show mixed performance, and base metals are mostly lower due to concerns over potential tariffs. Looking ahead, key events include the release of the US Chicago Fed National Activity Index, speeches from Bank of England's Ramsden and Dingra, as well as Bank of Canada's Gravel, US Treasury Supply, and earnings reports from companies such as Domino's Pizza, Riot Platforms, and Zoom. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave up next. Thanks for listening to FX Morning Mayhem podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you found this helpful.
Let's take a look at the instruments. Nothing going on. New Zealand US dollar. This is the one that fired off this morning. We got our sweet spot. We're actually a little bit profitable here. So keep an eye on the little profit box here. Singapore dollar, nothing happening there. US Canadian dollar, that is set up for a short sweet spot if we get one. And then US Swiss franc also, all systems go for a short sweet spot. So only three today that are really teeing up to do anything.
Gotcha.
Let's move on to market insights. It was a little lean this morning, but I did find something that I thought was fairly interesting. And that was, are all of these efforts with the Trump administration gonna produce results either in reducing the deficit or return on investment for various investors? So here's what I found.
Okay.
So even though there's a lot of racket about USAID, their entire budget is only $50 billion. That's not a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
I know, but anyway, relatively speaking, that represents 2% of a $1.8 trillion annual deficit. So it's important and it makes sense to cut wherever we're wasting. But that's a lot of noise for not a lot of money at this point in time. There's a whole bunch of other things that need to be looked at to seriously get this down. Now, Musk is talking about trying to figure out how to reduce $1 trillion in waste. Now, if he is in fact successful at that, that's pretty significant. You could see a rally in the markets as a result of just the successful culling of all the wasteful spending programs and things like that. Bond yields have peaked in 2025, and usually when the yields peak out, that's when the stocks and everything else start to kick in. So the financial watchers are poised to see if the market is going to take off for them here. So I'm hoping that they're right. We'll see what happens. There's certainly, like I said, the entertainment never stops. Every day it's something else.
Yeah. I think Musk had to go through the low-hanging fruit,
I
the
agree.
easiest stuff to run through all of the court cases.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But yeah, and then people have no idea. It's like the Doge 5K. Oh, and it's isn't that inflationary because you're giving everybody 5K? Well, no, it's your money. It's already been,
Right.
we already procured it. We just freed it up and gave it back to you.
Yeah, a big part of this pain is just educating people.
Oh God, it's tough
I know.
because people don't grasp money at all. And unfortunately, our public schools don't teach that.
I agree. I agree. That should be taught in every grade.
Yeah.
From kindergarten on.
So,
All
man. And
right.
then yeah, bonds were doing pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking. I'm putting more into basically the stock market. I figure they're going to be a small little crash in here somewhere or a little downtrend, and then it'll just explode once all these things get taken care of.
I totally agree. So let's see what happens. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Doge races.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right. See you.
Bye.